Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for stopping by. So today is going to be another Colourpop swatch video. Now I've done a video on this, well I've done 3 different videos on the Colourpop Baby Got Peach, but what I thought I would do is just like arm swatches so you can see what they look like on the arms. But you can also go and check the video out as well, because I've already used this, but like for my reference I want to do swatches so I can go to videos rather than swatching the palette every single time when I want to decide on a look or when I want to decide whether to use the palette or not. And also I thought that you might want to see it as well, even though these swatches have been done over and over again, but I've not done anything like this on my channel. I think going forward now, every time I get a Colourpop new palette, I'm going to put this on the channel just so I can refer back to it. So yeah, it's the Baby Got Peach. I got this when I got the Just My Look. I've just done some Just My Look swatches on my arms as well. So this is what mine looks like. Yeah, I've used it 3 times and I did enjoy the looks that I got out of it. So let's head over now and do the swatches. Right, and what I'm also going to do at the end is what I did with the Just My Look and the Child palette. I compared them. So yeah, I don't think it's going to really compare against the Colourpop Baby Got Peach just because these are more corals, but they could look similar, and they could certainly look similar on the eyelids, but I'm not 100% sure on that. We'll look at that at the end. I'm not going to do swatches though unless I see some shades in there that could be comparable, and then I'll swatch them. Just like for my peace of mind, and obviously for you guys as well. They still do this palette, I believe. I thought it might have been limited edition, but I think they still do it. And I know for sure they do the Baby Got Peach one. So yeah, let's get swatching. Right, so in this palette we're getting what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes, 1 pressed glitter, and 3 shimmers. I wish they would have got rid of that pressed glitter. It's a gorgeous pressed glitter. I really like it. I like how it looks on the eyes. Like I said, I've used it before, but I would prefer 1 more matte. I'm the type of person, I've said this in a few videos recently, that I do like my shimmers to have the same amount of shimmers or a little bit less than mattes in the palette. I do think it's got a good range of mattes in here. I'm happy with that, and they are fantastic. They blend out so well and they look gorgeous on the eyes. I just love this eyeshadow palette. It goes so nice with blue eyes, and it would go nice with whatever colour eyes you have, but I feel like it suits blue and green eyes the most. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first shade is Darling. I'm going to swatch it here. There's still a bit of green, I think, but hopefully. Right, so that's Darling. Then we've got the glitter, Hungry Ghost. Look at it, it's so pretty, but I understand that not many people like glitters, but yeah, it goes on really nice on the eye, and it's so pretty, and it does have that peach undertone as well, along with lots of other colours in there. So that's Hungry Ghost, and then we've got Perky, which is this one here. So let's go in there. And I've said this before, this one reminds me, apart from the pressed glitter, this one reminds me so much of my Primark one. I need to do a is it a dupe video, because a lot of people, like if you're in my situation, in the UK, they don't like buying from Colourpop. It's changed now, I believe, but when I used to buy from Colourpop, just these Super Shock eyeshadows and the Super Shock highlighters and things like that, and lipsticks, I'd get so much from there that I'd end up spending Pretty much the same amount in tax, but now it gets put on at the end, which I think is really, really good. It is still quite expensive, and I do tend to get them from the UK, from Depop or from Beauty Boxes by Tammy. If you're in the UK, check Beauty Boxes by Tammy out. Her website's really, really good, and she's got a lot of Colourpop on her channel. And she's got a lot of Colourpop on her website, plus Juvia's Place, Charlotte Tilbury. The list is endless, really. So yeah, I really like going to her if she has got the palettes that I want. This palette though came from Depop. That was before I actually found her site. So yeah, I always go to her site now. There's this shade here, Get Even. That is my favourite shimmer in the entire palette. It is so, so pretty. But the shimmers, guys, I would say they're a little bit powdery. They're a little bit chunky, but they don't translate like that on the eye, and they're not even translating like that on my arm. If you can see that Get Even shade there, it's looking really, really nice, blended out. But you can see in the pan here just how much fallout there's got from me rubbing my fingers in. The next one is Centerfold, and that's one of those shades as well that they're saying is not eye safe. It's because, you know, it's, I mean, they're all pressed pigment, but this one, they say, this one, the reason why it's not eye safe is because it could stain your lids. That's the only reason I can think why it wouldn't be eye safe. But it's another beautiful shade. It goes well with Get Even, and even this shade here, what, Perky. They've all got quite a bit of fallout, but that's not the end of the world. Next one is Glaze It. I think that's my least favourite shimmer from the palette. Looks like that. Again, it's quite chalky. And then the next one is called, I don't know, Ochre or something like that. I can never pronounce that. And then the next one is another shimmer, which is Ready or Yacht, which I really like. Again, quite chunky. And then the last matte in the palette is Half Baked. Got green eyeshadow on my vanity from the last swatches I've done. It really is a beautiful palette though. But I think just by going off the swatches that I did for Coast to Coast, I think Coast to Coast gives this a run for its money. Like, I'm gravitating towards Coast to Coast the most. I don't know what I'm pulling out for the Shop My Stash palettes this upcoming time, but that will definitely be coming out, I think. So yeah, I did say initially I was going to pull that one out and the Child, but I'm not too sure because I'm getting another one and that should be coming tomorrow. So yeah, that's what the swatches look like. Really, really pretty. So now let's keep that open and let's see if there are any that look similar. Nothing on the top row. I mean, that one, which is Anemone, and this Centerfold shade could be a little bit similar on the eyes. I think Centerfold is a lot lighter though. It looks a lot lighter. And then maybe Queensland and Half Baked. What I'll do is I'll take all these swatches off that I've just done now. Actually no, I'll just put them on the hand and then we can see, instead of me doing swatches. So I'm going to go in with this Anemone shade. I mean, look at this palette, isn't it just beautiful? I love this top row here. The shimmers in this look amazing just going off swatches. What I don't like about it is the cardboard packaging gets dirty so easily. So yeah, I mean, I have found a way to clean it up with like rubbing alcohol, but I don't want to ruin the packaging or the writing coming off. So yeah, not sure what I'm going to do there, but I do really like this palette. I feel like I like it more than the Baby Got Peach, which is very unlike me to say because I love the Baby Got Peach. But with this one, it doesn't have a glitter in, so that's really good. But it does have two of those sequin shades. Do you know, they're not matte, they're not shimmers, they're like somewhere in between with the glitters in them, which I don't mind. But yeah, I wish you would have not put two in and maybe just put another shimmer in, because you are only getting 3 shimmers, 2 sequins and 4 mattes. So yeah, I just wish they'd done that, but I'm not complaining. I also got this from Depop as well, because Beauty Boxes by Tammy didn't have it on her site. Absolutely love the packaging, it's so nice. The only downside to getting this palette from Depop is it didn't come with the outer packaging, which I would have really liked. But I don't have the outer packaging on my Going Coconuts one. I threw that out as well, so it's not the only one that isn't in my collection with outer packaging, but I am going to keep the outer packaging going forward, just because I think it looks nicer, and obviously, you know, it keeps them looking nicer as well, because cardboard, it doesn't last for long, does it, until it starts like degrading. And if that happens, I'll just take the eyeshadows out from the palettes. It's not a big deal, but I do prefer the plastic packaging. It's like I said in a recent blog post, I prefer the plastic packaging, but it's better for the environment for them to use cardboard, isn't it? So I completely get why they've gone down this route. Somebody said that they're not using plastic packaging anymore, they're just going to use cardboard, which is fine, but for me personally, I do prefer the plastic one. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to go in with, we're going from the Colourpop side, so Centerfold. I don't think these are going to be dupes at all. Right, so that's Centerfold, that's Anemone. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. That's more coral. Ooh, they're quite close, aren't they? I would say it's a little bit more coral, but they are quite close. They would look so similar on the eyes. Right, and then I think Half Baked. Actually, is that perky like anything? Yeah, it might be like the sequin. The only sorry it cut out on us. I was just saying we'll swatch perky from the Baby Got Peach. I've just done that one, so that's that. And then we're going to swatch this one here, Keep Swimming. The only difference is they could be similar in shades, but this one is more of a sequin. No, again, it's a little bit more coral than that. I don't think that shade would look similar on the eyes. And that one's brighter, so no, I wouldn't say they would look similar on the eyes either. So scratch what I said earlier. Just trying to rub these off. Let's get another white. So I don't think the palettes are similar at all. I mean, one's more peach, one's more coral. don't think there was any other shades. Let's have a look. There was that Half Baked one that I thought might be similar. To Queensland, but I think that's going to be darker. I think it's going to be a tiny bit deeper. Right, so that is Ochre, and now we're swatching Queensland. Again, they're pretty similar. So I would say Anemone and Centerfold are quite similar, but when I swatched Keep Swimming and what was the other one, Half Baked, they weren't similar at all. But yeah, I would say they're pretty similar. This one is just a little bit lighter, this one's just a little bit deeper, but if I was doing a video with both of them, I don't think you'd be able to see the difference. Other than that though, guys, there is no other similar shades in the palette. Like I said, the Coast to Coast is more coral, whereas the Baby Got Peach is obviously more peach. So yeah, I'm going to clean this up now. Can you see how messy it gets? And that's just from swatches. So every time I use my makeup, it's just going to get more messier. But yeah, I mean, I really do like this and can't wait to bring it into a Shop My Stash. So that's the Coast to Coral, and we've just done the swatches, which are these. Let's zoom out. Which are those on the Baby Got Peach. So yeah, you all know my thoughts on this. I absolutely adore this palette, and I will continue to get great use out of it through the rest of spring and summer. So guys, that concludes my video. Thank you so much for watching today. I really do appreciate your time and support on the channel. It means the world. If you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button down below and become part of our crazy little fam. Please like, it really does help out the channel. Share and comment, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.